Hello, welcome back to this here humble, small YouTube repair channel. Right, so on this episode, something a bit more cooler, I'd say. Nintendo Game Boy, one of the OGs. Now, this is a friend's.
Oh, friend!
Now, when it comes to people giving me stuff that I know, I seem to have an affinity of returning the item worse off than when it arrived. So, hopefully that doesn't apply today. I would like to try and get this repaired and not break it even more. Fingers crossed. Right, let's see if the cat's got any words of wisdom again, if it can actually help me out, point me in the right direction, or if it's just going to vilify me for trying to attempt this device. Fingers crossed, guys. Wish me luck with the cat. Right, mister. What about this one? I was successful last time fixing something. So, can I fix this Game Boy? You really have a little faith in me, don't you? I got lucky, did I, last time? Well, why do I even have you around? Such a killjoy. Okay, well, alright then. Bugger off. I'll see you later. He really has a little faith in me, doesn't he? How depressing. Right, you heard it. The cat's got no faith in me yet again. Just trying to prove him wrong, honestly. The disrespect I get from that cat, you know, he lives here rent free, and this is what I get from. Anyway, let's crack on with this. Anyway, this one doesn't power on at all, so let's just get straight into it. So straight away we have a issue. The little screen protector cover comes off. Now, I have seen these on eBay. You can get these replaced. Funny enough, there's still a bit of a following for these old Game Boys where you can get sort of new sort of remanufactured parts. So, and there's screen upgrades as well, actually. You get backlight kits and new screens. But yeah, right, that's set aside. That just needs glue, really, doesn't it, I think? Let's just go overall sort of condition. It's a bit grubby. Plastics look okay, to be fair. I mean, we've got a date here of when it was it registered or trademarked? Nintendo 1989. So it's got to be at least that old, if not a little bit younger than that. But yeah, it looks not too bad. All the ports seem okay. The volume control, contrast, sorry, that seems okay. Switch, volume seems fine. Old, I don't know what port that is. That looks okay. Buttons, yeah, they seem okay. Right, batteries. There is one thing that is clearly evident straight away, is the terminals on the batteries are corroded. So it looks like the batteries that have been here before have leaked out and caused this corrosion. If you guys can see this. Yes, let's put some batteries in. Now, I know it's not going to work. You know it's not going to work. But we shall do it anyway. Right, batteries are in. Let's put the cover on. Nothing. Should we try with a game in as well? So I've got 2 games to test with as well that he's given me. I don't know if they actually work or not. That's why I asked for at least 2, just in case one doesn't work. It's got these stupid bloody cases. I've got no nails either, so these actually are a pain to get into, aren't they? There we go. I can get the game out. Jesus. Right, let's put in the game Torok, Seeds of Evil. Boom. Nothing. Let's try another one. Not sure if you need a game plugged in, I can't remember. Or if you just turn it on without a game. Zelda. Nothing. But yeah, the port itself for the cartridge seems fine. Locate's okay. It's nice and snug fit. Right. Let's get this apart and see if we've got power coming out of the battery compartment to the board. Right, what screws do I need? Just normal Phillips screws, eh? No tri-wing screws like they used to do. Easy peasy then. My beloved wearer screwdriver. It's seen better days. Anyway, good screwdriver. Right, okay, we've got the screen holding this in place. Let's gently pry that off. Right, so that's the back of the device. Alright, looks like we've got to take this whole board out as well. Right, screw. Looks like just 2 screws and screws on this as well. Right, let's get them off as well. Okay, that was relatively simple. Righty. Not sure if all this is original or not. If anything's been changed on here at all. Looks fairly simple anyway. Let's just have a quick look overall. Very old school circuitry, isn't it? And the board itself's got no corrosion. It's just the terminals. Not sure what this is. Is this factory? No idea. I've got plus and a negative. Well, I can put my power supply on it. So bypass the battery and just manually put in some voltage. So it's got 4 of these in series. So what's the voltage needed at 1 point? What's the nominal voltage on these? 1.2. So series. So you times that by 4, aren't you? So 4 volts. 4.8 volts. Benchtop power supply is plugged in. Can I get this in shot? Cable's a bit short. Got 4.3 volts going into it. Let's turn it on and see what it does. I'm trying to separate the 2 boards with the casing itself. Right, switch. Red light. Okay, so we get a noise, but the screen is not working. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera, there's some sort of artifacts on the screen, on the LCD screen itself. I'm not sure if the screen's buggered regardless. Oh, a line just came out then. Let's plug a game in and see if any change. Right, game's plugged in. Let's see if we got any change. No, still the same. Right, well, so power issues is caused by battery terminals, so they just need cleaning. Might be this. There's a contact here that needs to go to, I guess, the ground on the board. Might be that. I have to get these two together. That might be why. Let's get this screwed in, actually. Alright, they're back together now. The board should be touching the contacts on the board underneath. I don't know much about these at all, how they work, but my sort of assumption is with these contacts now touching and it's grounded, maybe something else will start working now as well. Alright, ground on there, positive on here. Let's turn it on. Do the switch. No. Still no change. The screen does not work. Yeah, this is, was it the contrast maybe? Change the contrast. Ah, there we go. Okay, it's a contrast. What language is that? Okay, that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's try the other game. Oh, there we go. Oh, is that my connectors? Right, we've got, this game seems to be going further through than the Zelda game, so we've got some text now. Okay, looks like it's booting up. English, oh, sound works. Right, okay. Taruk seems to work. Let's just check the volume controls. Oh, okay, that's the contrast. Keep getting confused. Oh, what's going on? Okay, so volume control works. Let's just see if it plays. See if the controls work. So up and down seem to work. Okay. Yeah, moving left and right. A works. What does B do? B punches. Start. Select. They don't seem to work. I don't know if they're what you need to do to get them to work. Is there actually yeah, start and select don't work, but I'm not sure if they do work on this game, what they're meant to be, what their function is. I don't know if it's supported or not. Can I just die? That's it, just kill me. God, look at me, look how long it's taking me to die. Turn this down. I died. Oh dear. Well, I'm guessing I would need these to work to select the menu to exit the game, I'd imagine. Let me find out why they're not working. Right, okay, cool. It works somewhat. Let's turn it off. Right, first order of business. Let's get these battery terminals cleaned up. Look into the buttons here, why they're not working. Right, we're getting somewhere. That's good news at least. Right, let's get these cleaned up. Right, they cleaned up quite nicely actually, without the alternate cleaner. Just used a brush in the end and some contact cleaner. But yeah, they'll be fine. Let's see if we put some batteries in, it will power on by itself, under its own power, instead of my bench top power supply. Fingers crossed, put the game in as well, otherwise nothing happens. Where's the battery cover? Battery cover. Right. There we go, power. Bidding. Okay, so we've got so far. We now got it working on its own steam. Blah blah blah. Come on, let's go for the screen. Let's make sure it still works. These buttons here, the D-pad and the B and A. I don't think this works, does it? Oh, it does. Okay, so that works. Don't know where you use the start button then. Okay. Select works. About options. Start, no. Is start on the game itself? Okay, let's load into it. Not sure where you use the start feature. Unless it doesn't work. I'm not too sure. Oh, there we go. Okay, it does work. It's just very, if I push really hard. There we go. So that's just a normal touch, and if I push in, okay, so the start button is a bit intermittent and needs a bit of cleaning, maybe? Right, okay, let's get it back apart and look into this start button. So that start button actually pauses the game. We're learning it, folks, we are learning. Right, power you off, sir. Get the game out. And let's get you apart again. Too bad. Obviously the screen's had some sort of ingress of something. I don't really want to do too much to that. That's probably quite delicate. Maybe give it a little light brush. So which one select on here? Start, sorry. Start. Start as this one here. Give it a clean, I reckon. Oh yeah, look at that, bit dirty. Yeah, it's just like a light film that's built up on those. This some sort of graphite pads. Let's give these all a clean while we're here. Might as well. Might as well get this out and actually give it a clean as well. And go from there. Right, I'm going to speed this part up for you folks. Dirty Game Boy. Dirty, dirty. Right, it's back together. Let's see if that start button's any better. sort that contrast out. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. So far, buttons are working. Can't test the start yet. Right. B works, A works, up, down, left, right. Select doesn't work on it, does it? On the game itself. Right, start. There we go. Minimal effort there. Right, okay, buttons will work. Happy days. Right, let's turn it off. Right, the last thing I want to do is get this back on. So I'm gonna clean off this glue, I guess, and try and get it back on place. And then that'll be it. Give the externals a clean as well. But yeah, we're getting somewhere. That's great stuff. Right, let's try and get this glue off and yeah, get this back on, I guess. Wish me luck. Right, that's as good as it's going to get, I think. Let's get some glue on there and yeah. Right, bit of glue. Not going to go too mad. Alright, that's on there. Like I say, you can get these screen protectors or covers. You're getting brand new still. They're still remanufactured part, I guess. Yeah, it probably could benefit from a new one because it's got scratches on it. But yeah, that's on there now. Just give it a little clean, a bit grubby on the sides and stuff. And yeah, that should be it really. Right. Just make sure it works still. Nintendo. Badoo. Let's do the contrast again. Blah 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 blah. English, yeah, I am English. No idea how you actually play this game. Oh well, who actually cares? It works. So, fairly simple one really. Yeah, happy with that. Huzzah! I've now fixed for the channel. Huzzah! Yeah. So my friend
Best friends forever and ever
is getting a working Game Boy back. Great. Let's go show this to the cat and shove it in his face because he had no hope or faith in me at all, did he? Right. Well, mister, looky here. Look. It turns on. You had no faith in me, did you? Ha, in your face, it works. Hey, doesn't it? Yeah, that's it. You go scratch that sofa. Nice one. Yep, go away. That's it. Hang your head in shame. A win for me and an L for the cat. False alarm. Zelda does work. Not quite sure what I was doing. Clearly being an idiot. Can I skip this part? There we go. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it works anyway. Right. That's another video done, another fix. Easy enough. On to the next one, I guess. Later, peeps. Potato out.
Goodbye.